Hello YouTube, how are you doing? Having a good day? Night? Afternoon? Morning? Adjust for your personal time zone needs. Is that good? Was that inclusive enough? I think it was good, wasn't it? I think I captured all the potential addresses, except only in English, obviously. I didn't bother with any other languages. Do you think I should? I mean, I could probably learn hello and all good day and all that kind of stuff in lots of languages. I mean, seems a bit of a waste, to be honest. I mean, if you're going to learn a language, learn a language. Don't just learn lots and lots of languages with stock phrases. Unless, of course, you're some kind of frequent traveller or perhaps even a tour guide. That might be handy then, mightn't it? Anyway, enough life advice. It's life advice. Who am I giving life advice to? Just ignore what I'm saying and just listen to the words. Unit number 23611, horse, female, comma, horse is starving, exclamation mark. Fair enough. Well, it seems like we need to get this horse into the pasture as quick as possible. So, in order to do so, I'm going to need some sound sense sounds. Let me just turn the volume up quickly because, there we go. A little bit of soothing rain noise in the background. And then we'll put the Dwarf Fortress music on as well. Why don't we? Why don't we? Here it comes. Ooh, right in the middle of a twiddly bit. Very nice. So, if we head up to the surface, and then I believe 2 more notches up, we can come down here, and we should find, a lovely little zone, which is designated as pasture. So if we shift N, we can find our little horsey poo who's starving and put him in the grass. Let's see what we can do. Where is he? There he is. Bosh, in you go, in the grass. Do we want a gander? We can put the gander up here because we don't want it down with any of our lady geese in the laying room. Although, having said that, I haven't made a laying room yet, so we may as well let the geese wander around. They probably eat pests, certainly the small ones. That's one of the good things about geese, you know. Duckling, goat kid. Oh, the goat kid definitely wants to go in the pasture, otherwise that'll starve. I'm fairly certain goats are a sort of grassy character. A grassy character? You know what I mean. They eat grass. I should probably reappraise my situation with the dwarves as well. You watch the entryway, see what's going on. I'm just going to quickly have a little head count. 53 adults and 2 children. Okay, the fortress is in rude health, but probably a little overcrowded. Let's head down to the bedroom zone. Yeah, I think so. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. We've got 20 beds for 53 people. I don't think we've got enough. Let's put in an order for beds. B-E-D. Excuse me. Okay, Q-B-E-D. There we go. Construct bed. I want... let's order 40 beds. Because then that'll give us more beds than we have people, which seems like a good thing to do, right? We should probably designate more of this out as well. It's looking a little bit thin, isn't it? I mean, we haven't even put beds in here yet. Let me just put that on the back burner again and forget about it. Bedrooms are for, well, I don't know what they're for. Sleeping in, I presume. Let's have a little look around and see what we've got going on in the industrial zone. Not much. They are smelting all that lovely galena, so that's nice. But it would be good to find some different materials, I think, because we can't make everything out of silver and whatever else it comes out of there. Silver and lead. Ooh, hello, what's this? Ushet Tatzuntir, farmer, has created Otternothsin, I hate dwarven names, a giant magpie leather left mitten. Giant? Oh no, the magpie was giant, not the mitten, don't worry. She offers it to the mystery helms of channeling. Well, that's interesting, because surely we need 2? Let's have a quick look at it and see what it's all about. Ooh, what's this? Pimean res muho waddle dip. The bearded screams, a large bronze greaves. Okay, what's this? Let's take a look. This is a large bronze greaves. It is sized for humans. It is encrusted with well-crafted round native copper cabochons. On the item is an image of giant axe blades in pink garnet. Nice. Lovely axe. How are we doing? Oh, what's this on chat here? There's a nice starting screen. Yes, the starving horse was good. Poor old Super Chaser. Sometimes life gets shitty. Well, hopefully the shitty bits will be shorter than the not shitty bits. What's the opposite of shitty bits? I suppose the opposite of shitty bits would be eaty bits. So I would rather my life was a mouth than an arsehole. I'd definitely rather that. Anyway, what are we talking about? We all know when the fortress will eventually crumble. That's true, Finley Zero. It certainly will crumble at some point, but don't worry. Don't worry. It's a little while away yet. Let's have a look at Lun Shah, the Cloud of Miles, an obsidian weapon rack. We've already seen this one, haven't we? It menaces with rings. Not enough spikes, we said. And then this is it. This is the giant magpie leather left mitten. Let's have a little look and see what it looks like. This is a giant magpie leather left mitten. All crafts dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is decorated with giant magpie leather. You know what? I ain't that impressed with that. No wonder it's only worth, what was that? Oh, it's worth £2,000. It's okay, but let's do something else. Let's look at something else, because frankly, I expect more from my crazy moods. Let's get rid of this leather workshop. This is a bad place for it. We don't want a leather workshop sitting here in the bloody switch room. These two switches we've got here actually are now, they may as well be free because the floodgates that they operate don't work. So we can just reuse these rather than placing anything else. Seems like a good idea. Now, we have a rather small dining room as well now, considering the a number of guests we've had turn up asking to slay monsters. Maybe we should pause proceedings and... wait a minute, what's all this stuff? Cancels brew drink from fruit? Not enough fruit? This is a worry. We might need to buy some fruit from the next trade caravan if we can. Luckily it looks like we have enough booze stockpiled for a little while, so no need to panic. Let's have a little peek down into the mines and see what's going on. Because I would really prefer a little bit more Galena, to be honest. You know what? The old sound sense is starting to get on my tits. I'm going to turn that volume down and we're just going to listen to the music for a while, because if I hear another da-da, da-da, I'm going to get a bit annoyed. Right, down we go, past the trapped weir lizard. Ah, where has he gone? There he is. Poor sod. Stuck in there with a corpse. Oh well. Let's keep going down here, and that's as deep as it goes, but there's nothing exciting here. What's this? What's this? This looks like it's just some kind of gemstone, nothing in particularly interesting. Yeah, it's a pyrite cluster. Well, you know what? We may have problems here. Oh, why am I suddenly on the surface? Ah, a caravan's turned up. Good, good. Let's have a little look at the caravan and follow them into our trading zone. Who are they? Stodir Matzangwa. Okay, that sounds like a dwarven name. Maybe they'll be bringing stuff from the mountain home. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Finley Zero replayed Dark Souls 1 twice during the past 2 to 3 weeks. My goodness. 2 to 3 weeks. If I could complete Dark Souls in 2 to 3 weeks, well, I'd be a different person. Let's have a little look in here, call the trader, and get some nice spiked balls brought up. Trap components, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bins of spiked balls. And then, once the trader turns up, we can have a little tradey. Are they elves? I said they sounded like dwarves, but there seem to be a lot of elves knocking around. Maffol. Nah, Maffol's an elven name, isn't it? Where are my bins at? Here we go. Here's the first bin. Placed. Ready to trade yet, sir? He is ready to trade, but we don't have all the bins in, do we? No, here they come. Look. Now we've got some trading credits. Now we're ready to roll. Let's have a little look and see what we can get. Once again, considering we have another 20 grand bin there, I am going to buy all their bars, because, oh, there's not many. That's a bit lame. That's very lame, in fact. I'm not happy with that. Dear oh dear. Lots of uni talk in chat. Good luck, everybody, if that's the current state you're in, although if you've already done all the exams and whatnot, I don't know how university works. I never went, other than for parties and that. If you don't need good luck, then I hope everything went well. There we go. I think I've covered all the bases there, haven't I? Let's keep going down, seeing if we see anything. Ash, walnut wood, hazelwood, alder, apricot. Nothing too exciting. I mean, we could buy some wood in, but it seems like a bit of a waste. We've got a load growing out of the ground nearby. We haven't got to buy any more yet. We know what a dogik is. We've seen a koshosh. We've seen a gitnuk and a sezuk. We've also seen an arak. It looks like we may have seen all of the potential musical instruments this world could throw at us. But let's keep our fingers crossed and hope something new turns up. Maybe some books or something. We've got some cages here. I could just pick up all the cages. A yak cow, buy that, yield milk. Water buffalo cow, buy that. Another cow, that's good. Don't want a billy goat. Don't need any more dogs. Dwarven beer barrel. 2-humped camel's milk. Helmet snake venom, of course. What else are we seeing? Maybe if I zoom out a little bit, we'll be able to read some of this better. There we go. Applewood barrel. 1-humped camel milk. Steel pick. I don't really need steel picks, do it? It's a bit extravagant. Gonna do your internship in Japan. Ooh, that's cool. That's very cool. So I got distracted there. I got a little bit drawn in by the whole world hopping news. Bronze low boot, bismuth, bronze low boot. Maybe you can introduce people to my stream in Japan. That'd be interesting. Get a few Japanese viewers. Maybe I'll get to be in one of those crazy whiskey ads or something that somehow people end up being in. Steel low boots, bismuth bronze buckler. We're not seeing a lot in here, are we? It's all a little bit vanilla. Nothing exciting. Leather bags, blah blah blah. Gypsum plaster. We'll have some of that because it's good for hospitals, apparently. Maybe we'll buy some sand. I mean, I don't really know what I'm doing. Quicklime, sure, we'll buy some quicklime, just in case we need to get rid of any plaguey corpses. Cedar chest, giant groundhog leather bag. We've got a load of cloth bins last time, no point buying any more cloth. I mean, we could buy some more leather. We didn't get that much. Let's buy that. Ostrich leather, kangaroo leather, sounds good. More leather? Nah, let's not bother. Let's keep going down till we find some more interesting stuff. Not interesting. Interesting stuff. Okay, we've got some rings, we've got some bolts, we've got some steel anvils. They could be okay for a bit of steel to melt down, maybe. May as well. We've got to get some value in this trade. Oh, hang on a minute. Don't trade the whole damn bin. Jesus Christ. Don't die! Keep pressing the wrong button. Do I want an iron anvil? Not really. Steel's cooler than iron, I feel. I feel steel. Let's take loads of the food. Prepared dod lung, wombat kidney, blah, blah, blah. Just takes the pressure off if we just buy all their food. There's no need to panic about making sure we've got supplies of this, that, or the other. Look at all these plump helmets. There's so many. Oh, wow. Plump helmets. Caper leaves, lettuce leaves. Yeah, sure. Let's keep buying it. Oh. No, that runs a cave spider silk. Don't want any of that. Or do we? Nah, can't be bothered. Grizzly bear leather backpack, reindeer leather quiver, spiked iron ball. Ooh, you know, it's not worth. Oh, it is worth a bit more than the spiked wooden ball. But not much. My best spiked wooden balls, for example, this spiked cherry wood ball here, that's worth considerably more. 300 trade credits more, even. Let's buy some more cheese. We didn't buy any last time. Let's make sure they've got some. They've got a variety of cheeses coming through here in the trade. It's pretty good. Naked mole dog leather rodim bellows. Oh, hello, we've got the books. Here we go. Knowledge of the Dented Arrows. It's a copy. Let's take a look and see what it's all about. This is a pig parchment scroll. The rollers are made from calcite. This object menaces with spikes of willow and well-crafted cedar. Written on the item is a manual entitled The Knowledge of the Dented Arrow, authored by Jamas Storm Natures. It concerns the dented arrow as a poetic form. The writing is thoroughly mechanical. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. Okay, do we want to buy a book? Are we going to start buying books for a library? I think we can. We've got the trade credits. Let's do it. Let's start buying some books. Start your day with the Mountain Halls, which I'm presuming is start your day with the Mountain Halls. Let's have a little look at it, see what it's like. It's over $1,000's worth of stuff, so let's see. This is a finely crafted coyote parchment scroll. It is decorated with finely crafted goosebone and encircled with bands of brass. The rollers are made from orpiment. This object menaces with spikes of finely crafted willow. Written on the item is a guide entitled Start Your Day with the Mountain Halls, authored by Unib Rockspear. It concerns the Hillock's Paddlefist. The writing is quite cheerful. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. Intriguing. We'll buy it. Could it be the Mountain Halls? Could it be the Curse of Oak Island? This is a finely crafted red panda parchment scroll. The rollers are made from gypsum. Written on the item is a guide entitled Could It Be the Mountain Halls? authored by Urist Orangehandle. It concerns the Hillocks Paddlefist. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. Well, that's interesting to hear. We haven't got the most exciting library building up, but we've got something. The giant cougar parchment scroll, of course, could be interesting. It's 2,711 trade credits worth of book. This is a giant cougar parchment scroll. It is studded with well-crafted platinum. Ooh, the rollers are made from phyllite. On the item is an image of a cushion-cut gems in Morion. On the item is an image of traction benches in CRYPTBEARDS. Written on the item is an untitled letter authored by Bannock Ink Paddles. The work has no particular subject. The writing is quite self-indulgent. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. Interesting. Hello, Oafsalot. Welcome back to chat. Thanks for joining us. It must have been spurt. I suggest you buy seeds, spawn, nuts, sugar, syrup, gypsum, and all the cloth leather you can. Well, it's funny you should say that because I have actually purchased quite a few of those things. So, these are a few of the things that I've purchased. Silver Gitnock pipes. I don't have a Gitnock, so pipes for it would be a bit of an extravagance. This is a finely crafted siltstone-bound codex. The written portion consists of a one-page essay entitled The Hidden Meaning of the Elf, authored by Yarwo, Flightsoaks. It concerns the authoring of the hardy breed and ram by the elf Yarwo Flightsoaks in Paddlefist in the late spring of 258. The writing is thoroughly organised. Overall, the prose is passable. Elf books. I don't know. Right, let's, you know what? Maybe we should chuck that in the volcano. Maybe we should make it a policy of throwing all elven literature into the volcano. Maybe instead of it must have been spurt, because we have to keep that. I mean, the name alone is just pure comedy gold. Should we buy some parchment sheets as well? Why not? If we're gonna start a library, we may as well start buying that kind of stuff. Right, well, I've managed to put together a list worth 11 grand, so maybe I do need to put this entire weapon bin in. Let's see. Will they trade on 6 grand profit? Let's find out. Are you sure you want to trade the selected goods? Yes. Ah, wonderful. Thank you for your business. Oh, thank you, Vutok. Thank you. Now we've got a shitload of all sorts of stuff that I can't really be bothered to recall. Okay, here's the liaison. That's good. That's good. Let's finish peeking in on the world. Yep. Ooh. Yep. Come on. Yep. There we go. Yep. All good? All good. Right, let's get the trader out of here. We don't need him in there anymore. And we'll also send the goods back where they belong. In our stockpiles. Look at that. We only got rid of 1 of the bins. That's incredible. We've still got 6 of the things. I can't believe how much those spiked wooden balls are worth. They are so good. No trader needed at depot. Right, there we go. Fortress can go back to its everyday shenanigans. We need to activate these for burial. Don't want to forget that. Don't want corpses lying around. That one's already activated. No need to panic. Okay, so let's head down to the mines again. No, I think we need to assign some more practical living digging. So I think we're going to need another shitload of rooms and another bedroom. So let's get digging. DD. Here we go. I'm going to make a bedroom tunnel going this way. Thusly. Yeah? Does that look good? That looks good. There we go. I'm going to go over here. We'll put some bedrooms off of this. Here's a nice space for a bedroom. I'm really doing this by eye at the moment. I'm not really putting any thought into genuine planning. Oops, although I am knocking the pop shield a little bit, which is not what I would describe as optimal behaviour for recording audio, but whatever. Whatever in it. Where were we going? Here we go. This is the one. Oh, not like that. Come on. Let's have some reasonably sized rooms here. There we go. There we go. Enough room for a dwarf to swing a cat should they so desire. Although I would not advise it. Cats really don't appreciate being swung around. In my experience. And I've never seen it in person. But I've seen it in a movie. And the cat didn't like it in the movie, so I'm pretty sure that's how cats behave in real life. Whoa, what's going on there? Settle down, sunshine. We need to think about this. There we go. That's where we need to put the entryway. Aha. Not a boring shift room before you say anything. I'm going to make another one of these rooms. Look, it's got all the alcoves around the side. Think about how many more beds we could fit in a room like this. If only the real world was designed like this. Hundreds of alcoves filled with beds. Ooh. Maybe not. I don't know why that would be a good thing. It doesn't make any sense to me now that I think about it. BD. Okay, let's start putting some doors on these bedrooms. We don't have a whole heap of them, but we do have some. I'm going to ignore these little tiny bedrooms I made. They're obviously not good enough. People have pointed out they're far too small, so we'll just pop some beds in the bigger bedrooms, except we don't have any, so cool. Cool. Deep down, Scoundrel wants lewd elves. Nah, I don't like elves. I don't like them at all. What's that red blinking wall? Is it like superheated magma or what? Yes, this here, this is hot stone. So if you try and dig into it, it'll go, this is hot stone, digging aborted. Unless you keep making them do it, in which case they'll chip through. And hot magma will flood the fortress. Yay! Just what you want. Just what you need. Anyway, let's turn off the pause for a second so that you can actually dig out some of this stuff. We're getting a lot of marble. Maybe we should order up some statues or something. Let's think about it. What have we got here? I mean, we are definitely producing a shitload of silver here. Man, this is some good stuff. This guy here is becoming probably a pretty efficient smelter. Maybe we should have a little look at Dwarf Therapist. I'll just pause Dwarf Fortress for a second. There we go. Freeze, dwarves! Freeze! We'll head over to Therapist, give it a little refresh. There we go. No one's died. That's good. But 2 babies are knocking around, so that's happened since the beginning of the stream. Let's take a little look and see what we've got. We've got some decent masons, but only one is well, no, we've got one good mason and one 0 level who's really only in it for the architecture. He's a paper maker at heart. Maybe we should start thinking about setting up our libraries and whatnot. That could be cool. Or maybe we should think more carefully about how we're going to dispatch forgotten beasts. Our military is hardly a thing of terror, is it? Let's go to the squads. Here we go. The crystalline balances. I mean, it's only 5 dwarves. Mind you, look at this. Their discipline is mounting. He's a skilled discipline. And this one here is 5. What's that? Proficient discipline. Ooh. We've got some proficient fighters too. Maybe we need to get some weapons in. I think we've got axe dwarves. We've got hammer dwarves. Maybe if I get a load of hammers in, it'll all be good. I think that would be a good idea, right? Cats also don't like being used as a gun silencer. No, yes, as it is in Postal 2. What a game. An oldie, but actually it wasn't that good. It was just controversial. Oh well. Can you check the other skills tabs for a moment? Yes, I certainly can, Finley Zero. Here we go. Here's the other skills tab. Ooh, we've got some... the people in the military are becoming pretty good organisers as well. Maybe we could make them... a management squad, a crack management squad. We got a level 9 poet, that's a professional poet, who's also a level 11 or great musician. That's pretty good. Look at this lad down here, poet and speaker, 1111. Ooh. Have you got a character, Finley? Let's have a little look here. Let's have a little look on has nickname. There's 10 people with nicknames, and Finley Zero, you are not one of them. Would you like someone who's a little chitty chatty? You're curious of Minkor and Kib. The game does include dynamic temperature, yes, so things heat up and cool down. So it's all crazy. Dibs on Aban. Okay, here's Aban Dogicon, the professional poet and great musician. Okay, here we go. Oh, there's 2 Abans. I'm presuming you want that one. The other Aban doesn't have any secondary skills of note, so let's do this. Finley Zero. Finley Zero. There we go. And you're in. We've got 11 namies now. It's good. Do Loney and you have a dwarf? Do you? No, you don't. Do we have any professional preferences? What kind of dwarf are we looking for here? A scribe doing those scrolls. We don't yet, but we will. So let's look for someone who's good at that kind of thing. Wordsmith? A writer, really, is what we want, isn't it? Oh, no writers. Look at that. Rubbish. We've basically got one wordsmith of any degree, and they're a novice. So you can hang around and wait, or you can pick something a little bit more common, something a little bit more frequently appearing. Concentration. There's a few good concentrators in here. Well, they're not good concentrators, but they're concentrating at least. What's the temperature in your room next to the lava? I'm not sure. Probably quite warm. I don't know if they have actual air temperature. I think temperature of rocks and things like that is a thing, but I'm not sure how it works. If anyone knows, feel free to pipe up. Well, also type up, because you'll be in chat, so yeah. You just finished your new fan setup, Finley. All sorts of fancy heat sinks and whatnot. One intake at front, 2 exhausts top, and 1 at the back. Sounds like a good setup. I mean, you probably get quite good airflow. Is it quiet? That's the quest, isn't it? That's the quest that everyone's on when it comes to fans on PCs. They want ones that you can't hear, or like a radiator for a liquid cooling one. Ooh, fancy. So let's go back to sorting by squad. Excuse me. I feel like I should draft more people into the military now we have the opportunity. So let's do it. Let's go back to the military screen. Does anybody who's not in the military have any kills or skills? Well, we've got a mace dwarf. Oh, hang on a minute. We're going to have to check to see if we can actually hire them. What about you? No. What about you? No, none of them are going to be hireable, are they? Anyone who's got any martial prowess has turned up to, in inverted commas, hunt monsters. Hello, Orchimedes. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining us. We're just, as you can see, playing a bit of Dwarf Fortress. And why not, I say? Why not? Are you in this fortress yet, Orchimedes? Let's have a quick little look and see. Has nickname. Here we go. There is no Orchimedes in here yet. Or Fuzzy Logic, or Lanicerus. Did Fuzzy respond? He did, but not since. Not since I said no. We haven't got any scribes. We'll see how it works out. You have a Noctua CPU cooler. Takes up some space. So do I. And it's awful brown colour, but it does the job. Does the job. Well, it's not all awful brown. It's a little bit awful brown and a little bit of awful browny red. Man, but if your cooling products are that good, I mean, you don't have to care if they look good or not, do you? People aren't putting them in because they're pretty. People are putting them in because they're good. Anyway, has anyone who got a kill who's not one of these crazy, just petitioners? Minkot. What are you, Minkot? You're a ranger. Not anymore, mate. You are going to be in the crystalline balances. There you go. You're a military lad now. There we go. Who else have we got here? Orchimedes would like to do something boozy. So here is a brewer. Where's the brewer? There they are. Oh, Damon Blackfire. Finley Zero both got a bit of brewing. There's only a few normal brewers here. I say normal brewers, like low-level brewers here. Let's have a look and see what their professions are. Herbalist, farmer, or farmer. Let's have a little look here. Any other skills? Tanning, cheese making, cooking, novice cook. Plant gathering. You know what? I think we're going to go with the plant gatherer brewer here. Yeah, let's do that. Plant gatherer brewer cook. Kib Riztatharel, whatever your name actually is pronounced as, you are now Orchimedes. Starting with a 0. Orchimedes. Bosh. There we go. Commit. We've got 12 namies now. 12 namies. Right. So, that's all those people. Have we got anyone else we need to put into any specific situation? We probably need someone to do not... Like, this guy's now a furnace operator, I feel, old Endoc. So let's actually remove all these other smelting skills and get someone else on the job. We need a weaponsmith. How do we find a good person for a weaponsmith? Because I want someone who's a good basic platform for weaponsmithing. What skills does that tie into? If I click here... Weaponsmithing, does it tell me anything? No? Weaponsmithing. Related roles, weaponsmith. Well, that makes sense. Hold control to lock the current information. Oh, God, I just found that out. Amazing. I should really read, shouldn't I? Neomase? It's like mayonnaise, but it's not mayonnaise. It's nail maze. I think we'll just pick some random scrubbo because I don't really think anyone's got any particular skills, and I wouldn't know which skills were important. So someone who's not doing anything otherwise. What do we got here? Oh, that's Endok, isn't it? That's it. He's in a military training camp. This guy's currently planting seeds because he's a planter. He's a woodcutter. That's a tanner. That's a pretty damn good tanner, actually. Maybe we should set up a tanning workshop now. Pump operator? Yeah, look, mate. We don't have any pumps in this fortress, and to be honest, looking at my previous playstyle, we're unlikely to get any. So here's your weaponsmithing skill. Commit. Time to start making silver hammers, sunshine. Silver hammers? Silver hammers. Right, let's go back to Dwarf Fortress after fanning around in Dwarf Therapist for so long. Pronounced as Namies in American English. Oh. Oh, I see. I get what you mean now. Let's... Namies. How could I forget that? Let's go into here and type in silver warhammer. There we go. So how many silver warhammers do I want? You know what? I want one for everybody in my military, and then let's make a couple of spares. Hopefully they'll get good by the time they finish making them all, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure how long it will take, but someone should be heading over here to start their novice career making silver hammers, which then will hopefully find their way into the hands of the military. Fingers crossed. Okay, so we've done that. Maybe we should start thinking about doing some tanning, like I said. Make a little corridor down here for the stinky industries. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it for the stinky industries. Little corridor. Diddly-doo. That goes off here. And then we'll have some doors in this corridor just to make sure we've got some closure there. And then we'll make a nice little miasma baffle. Doesn't have to be too big. Just big enough. There we go, that should do it. That's actually quite extravagant. We don't really need it to be that big, but never mind. There's our miasma baffle, and off of this, we'll make some little rooms just stuck up like this. Just like that. There we go. Lovely. 2 little rooms that we can put stuff in. We'll have a tanner here and a butcher here, maybe. And then we can put maybe a leather stockpile or something here, or an animal stockpile or something. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Let's let them dig. There we go. It's all good. Is any brewing taking place? Yes, we're brewing drinks from plants. That's presumably fine. We did buy a lot of shit. Let's go up to the surface and check our farms. How are they doing? Oh, they're full of plump helmets. This is good. But what are these little roaches? We want the geese up there really eating the roaches, don't we? What's this? Some kind of rat or something. Keep our eyes peeled for that. Don't want them scoffing our plump helmets. That would be a bad sign. Looks like a power plug. That's true. The little was that these little roaches? Do you mean? Or are we talking about the room I built? My miasma baffle. Oh yes, that does have a little certain resemblance to it. Yeah. What have we got in here? Let's have a look. Quicklime bag, white sand bag. Oh, we need some cabinets, don't we? JMQCABI. There we go. Let's make some rock cabinets. How many do we want of those? You know what? We're going to need them for other things. So let's order 20 of the bastards and just have them sitting in a stockpile, if we can. It might make sense actually to put in another mason's workshop because, frankly, we're getting a little bit behind on the works, and we do have enough people to make someone else a mason. So why not? Should we just get? Is that a mason? That's a mason. This is a craftsdwarf workshop. Should we just get rid of one of these craftsdwarf workshops? Put another mason in? I think I will actually. There we go. Slated for removal. We'll put another one in here. Build workshop, craftsdwarf workshop. There we go. There's the craftsdwarf workshop to replace the other one. And then we'll put a mason's ones in there. Mason's ones? Delay is huge. I actually, Super Shows, you say that about the iPad, and I find very much that my iPhone has a huge delay compared to my desktop. If you're using any kind of like handheld device or something, I find that it adds just tons of delay. Tons. 30 seconds would seem about right. Curse you, Apple. You Jobsian bastards. Excuse my sniffling. The hay fever is trying to close my nasal passages. Tasty. Right, we do need an actual animal stockpile as well, don't we? Maybe I should dig one of them off here by the butcher complex. Let's make it a lower priority because we don't want to distract them on what they're currently doing. Don't do that, scoundrel. Come on. Pop it there. There we go. And we can put a nice animal stockpile in here, which can contain, I don't know what, just animals and prisoners, I suppose. Any elves we happen to catch in our traps. What else do we add here? Not just the, not just an animal stockpile. Should we start making some laying rooms? I think we should, and I think they should be coming off of the food stockpile. To be honest, let's do that. There's one room. This room here will, of course, be the locked, sexy turkey room, and then next door we'll have another room, slightly larger, for all the laying birds to have a lovely omelette fuel. There we go. That'll do. Nearly done here. Once I've dug one of these alcoves out, I'll stick a tanner's in. Maybe put some doors on immediately as well. There we go. It's nice to have doors. Oh, no, we've paused the action. They've stopped digging. It's snappy as fuck, especially since we don't have chat delay anymore. On the desktop, it always runs buttery smooth. That's the thing. Build, workshop. What's a tanner's workshop? N. There we go. Pop that in there. Lovely. And then we also want a butcher's workshop, because we don't have a butcher's at the moment. Butcher's shop. There we go. You. Lovely. Excellent stuff. Built out of quartzite, as you do. I do love a good omelette. I do love a good omelette. I'm a big fan of eggs in general. For breakfast, I love a couple of boiled eggs, a few strips of toast to dip in it. Great breakfast. If I'm having a bacon sandwich, I like to put a fried egg in there as well. But they just go with so much. They just go with so much. The egg is such a versatile food. Sorry, I'm just having a moment of reverie on the subject of eggs. Just imagining a nice boiled egg. Sprinkle a little bit of salt on the top. Oh, God. Have we got any eggs? I might have a secret boiled egg after the stream. A midnight egg. Well, it won't be a midnight egg. That's in 20 minutes. I'll be having a 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning boiled egg. Excuse me. Curse this bloody hay fever. What happened there? What was that pause all about? Did someone get a mood or something? There we go. And, we need to put in order for crafts for nest boxes, don't we? So R... No, not R. What am I talking about? JMQ... Pardon me, burping all up over the place. Nest boxes, there we go. Should we just ask for wooden nest boxes? I think we've got our... We could just order those, rather than... Actually, we're going to put in a second... And that goes in a craft... Pardon me. They're made in craft shops. Sorry, not carpenters and masons. Let's just make rock nest boxes. How many do I want? Build up a stockpile. Let's make 15. I doubt... Well, that's 25. Let's make 15. I doubt we have that many laying birds at the moment, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Hello, Clinadev. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Yummy, yummy eggs indeed. Delicious over. Les œufs. I love them. Excuse my sniffles. I just had some soft-boiled eggs with green onions. Talk about bad breath. Green onions. Are we talking about... I think they're called spring onions in the UK, like the long, thin ones with the white bottom and the green top. I had a load of those the other day. I love spring onions. Absolutely gorgeous. Spring onion... Thinly sliced spring onions and some cheese. Grated cheese is even better, and it will mix it all in together, or in a sandwich. Oh God, I'm getting hungry now. This is a bad idea, talking about food. Right, we got a ghost to deal with as well. I forgot about that guy. That means we need to order in a slab for the memorialisation and then carve his name on the slab. Are there any other ways to deal with ghosts? Does anyone know how to get rid of ghosts? I bet Clinodev does. You're the kind of guy who would have that kind of information to hand, I'm sure. You would have commented sooner, but you went to make sure you weren't playing unannounced on the subreddit. Oh, well, yes, I remembered tonight. Don't worry. I only forget occasionally, and to be fair, when I did forget, I was pretty ill. So half of me was thinking, should I even stream? Maybe as a compromise, what I'll do is I'll stream, but I won't advertise it. And then it turns out 20 odd people came along to watch anyway. So it seems like that was a bit of a wasted strategy, wasn't it? Okay, sorry all this sniffing. We've put in our butchers and tanners with the miasma baffle and this... Christ, what did I make? What's this room? Oh, it's an animal stockpile. That was it. We can create that now. PA, that's already the default. So we'll stick that in there. All the miscellaneous cage stuff will be in there, so I'll hopefully notice it before it starts starving. And we can put it in the appropriate place. But we'll see. We'll see. Shakes finger menacingly. Oh my. Oh my. I'm being admonished for my lackluster social media campaigns. Man, I'll do better. I'll get my SEO juice in. Is that the lingo? I'm going to get my SEO to slosh all over the place. No, that doesn't sound good. Right, let's put ourselves some zones in here so we can... If you can hear me touching my face, I don't know if you can, if it's making any noises and stuff, or if I'm obscuring my mouth, but I have just discovered an absolutely enormous spot on the side of my nose, and it's most distracting. I mean, maddeningly so. Okay, so here we go. Let's go down and find all of our animals that lay eggs. So we got a turkey here. That's good. Got a duckling there. That can grow up to a lady duck. Lay some eggs. Shove it out your cloaca, love. Another stray duckling. That's good. Water buffalo cow. Oh, they're going to starve if we don't put them in the thingy. We have very few birds, actually. I'm a little bit annoyed. A little bit annoyed. Okay, I thought we had more. Let's go up to the surface and make sure we've got no starvy animals. There we go. Let's set parameters. There we go. Dog? No. Turkey? No. Duckling? No. Gander? Yeah, you can come up here. I suppose maybe we should start. Have we got a female? We haven't got a female goose anyway, so it doesn't matter. You can go in there, you can go in there, and you can go in there. Right, out of your cages, into the field. Let's hope you get enough grass. Now, we need to put in a farmer's workshop, don't we? That's going to be a good idea. In fact, maybe what we should do is create a wall to bring this inside some kind of compound, because at the moment, yeah, it's not what you'd call secure, is it? Well, it's not what I'd call secure, for sure. So, maybe we think about it now. We're going to need some blocks. Well, I know what I was going to do. I was going to put that extra... there we go. Put the extra masons in. So, what? What's going on? Let me guess. More migrants. Oh, here we go. There's a lad down here. Let's watch. Let's watch as he floods onto the screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's a baby. 7... Animal 8, 9. 9 dwarves. That's not too many. We can handle 9. Let's go and see if anyone's of any interest. Over to therapist. And we'll do a little read. We've gone from 53 to 61. We'll sort by migration wave. Where are you? There you go. Go down to the most recent. 9. I counted them incorrectly. That's good. So what have we got? Any big numbers? Any large numbers rolling around here? Not really. We seem to be attracting farmers by the dozen, but, you know, we've only got a really small farm. Seems weird. I wonder why. Let's check their military skills. Anyone ready for the draft? Not really. Nobody's that good. Crivens, the shaking of the finger, the tapping of the boots, the pursing of the lips. Yeah, I can see it now. I can see it. It's very school teacherish. Well, school marmy, maybe. The spanking of the buttocks. Oh my, not in the modern age. It's 2018, Super Chaser. You can't hit children anymore. You have to go to the third world for that. Oh, that's a bit of a rough thing to say, isn't it? But it's kind of true. And sad. Oh man. Let's all take a moment and think of starving children. Brilliant. Now we're all bummed out. Oh, what have I done? I fucked the stream. We're crashing and burning. Everyone's thinking of famine and sorrow and woe. I mean, it is Dwarf Fortress, but come on. What's this? Stumbling obliviously? Dejection after being unable to pray for too long? What? Have we missed? Did we miss a mood? Has Voliol gone crackers because we missed a mood? Shit. He's never going to recover from that. Oh, that's a problem. Is he in the military as well? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, apparently not. Voliol is not in the military. Phew. That could have been a bad spiral. We've got our Tanner, so that's good. They can go in there. That's a good, nice high skill. But they're not from the latest migration wave. They're all a bit boring, aren't they? The latest migration wave didn't really have much to interest. Maybe in the other skills there'll be something interesting. Ooh, what's this? A poet and a speaker and another wordsmith. You know what? I'm not sure we're going to get any amazing writers coming through, so you're just going to have to level up Lanicerus. Let's make Nomal Uristab Lanicerus. Lanicerus. There. Ooh. Don't put a W on the end. That's not in the name. There we go. There's Lanicerus. We just have to keep our eye out for something for Fuzzy Logic 0. Won't we? Just have to keep our eyes open. Nighty Night Super Chaser. Sleeps tight. Sleeps tight? Sleep tight. You know what I mean. Just assume I made... In fact, I may as well. Just imagine I said it in the right language for your home country. Imagine that. Whichever one of those that you use. I don't know. Let's leave this place. Let's go over to Dwarf Fortress again. And see what we can do. We'll ignore those newcomers. They're not that important to us. Let's get a zoom out on a lay of the land, because I feel like we're going to need to make some blocks. Once we've got that Mason's Workshop in, that was what I was doing, wasn't it? Let's zoom back in. Build the Mason's Workshop. BWM. Let's pop it down there. This should hopefully up our throughput. We only have one other Mason, and he's a level 0 Mason, but it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. We'll get stuff made. Half the stuff in the fort will be amazing, and half the stuff in the fortress will be shite. Absolutely bloody rubbish. Okay, gonna need more beds, aren't we? We're still fucking basically not having anywhere near enough beds. Although we now got another dormitory, so perhaps we'll put some doors on that and just fill it up with more beds, or we can fill this one up with more beds. There's plenty of room in there. Just built any beds? No. Our carpenter. Why is our carpenter? No wood! We should have bought wood from the caravan. Oh well, let's go and chop some trees down. Fuck it, why not? Why not? This looks pretty densely forested over here, doesn't it? Is there a zone? It's a fruit picking zone, maybe we don't. Chop it all down. How about up here? Is this a zone? No, there's nothing going on here. Let's say DT. Place our cursor up here. Oh, hang on, we're in a zone thing, aren't we? DT, there we go, chop down trees. And bosh. Let's go crackers with it. There we go. That is a lot of wood that we can start turning into beds and balls. Lovely beds. Lovely balls. Ooh, a king snake skeleton. Are they poisonous? I don't know. What are you doing here? What are you skulking around the crazy lava pipe? Don't you start thinking it's a good idea to play around there, mate. I'm not happy about people mucking around with lava. When I say so, the miners can do it. But you guys, stop it. Stop it. Well, pressing the wrong button. I was trying to go down deep into the mines, and what did I do? Just looked into the menus. Okay. So we're going deeper down, trying to find... If there was Galena on this floor there, then presumably there'll be more Galena elsewhere. Shall we do a couple of exploratory tunnels? I think we should. I'm going to cut a double wide like this. Only double wide so that we can actually have both miners working at once. Otherwise, you know, it's not really worth it. There we go, double wide, just cut a big swath through here. See what it comes to. Oh, they're both going in different directions anyway. We could have just left it. Could have just left it. Oh well, single tunnels would have sufficed. Okay, I'm not seeing anything interesting appearing immediately. But hey, you can't have everything. Even though we've got ourselves a nice volcano, we can't have gold everywhere and iron and steel. Not that we can. We might have the economic stones to make steel. I'm not sure. Come on, find something. Even galena will be fine. Just find something. Come on. Anything? Bugger it. Let's go deeper. I don't think that's the best place to be digging. Has anyone got any handy hints and tips for finding stuff? For prospecting out things? There we go. Now let's bypass the caverns and go into the deeper levels. Shall I do another staggered downward doodah? I think I need to, don't I? Let's do that. And take out some holes for doors. Doorsy, doorsy. Doorsy, doorsy. That's it. We can put some nice pit traps in there. Pit traps? Cage traps, you know what I'm talking about. And then we'll put some more downstairs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a bit bold, isn't it? That's actually 11, but whatever. Fine. Let's head back up, see if those exploratory tunnels we did before found anything. Oh my god. They were quite some way higher up, weren't they? Oh, there we go. Did they find diddly squat? Didn't find diddly squat. They found some pink gems. Spessartines. Ooh. Oh, excuse me, hiccups. There we go. Always pick out the Jane vems? The vein gems. The gem veins. That would be the word I was actually looking for. Right, back down we go to the deepest, darkest, miniest parts. Oh, it's not even the deepest, darkest. Although I feel like very low down here. I seem to be finding not much but granite, to be honest. Oh, he says, knee-deep in bloody yellow zircons. Oh, someone's grown up to become a U, that's nice. Oh, it's a pyrite, it's not actually a zircon. They appear to have abandoned the job. Maybe they needed some drinks. Oh, they finally built the 20 obsidian floodgates. It only took thousands and thousands and thousands of hours. I say thousands and thousands and thousands. I am massively over-egging that. Have we got anything in here? What are we clicking on? Obsidian? Books? Oh shit. Yeah, we should probably build our library, shouldn't we? Let's go down to... Should we make the hospital floor also the library floor? Let's do it. Let's put a library over here. We can also put a temple in here, can't we? You know what? I'm going to order some statues up quickly while we're here. JMQ STATUE. There we go. And I think we need rock statues. And let's see what happens. We'll just make a buttload. 40. Bang. There you go. 40 statues. That's how it's going to work. Now, this does not need to be high priority. The library and everything like that. So let's dig there. And now we seem to have created this shape. We may as well roll with it. Look at this. Oh, it's different. It's not the same shape I always made before. We're going to butt right up to the library because of course high temperatures and books go together well. They're notoriously hard to set fire to. No knowledge has ever been lost through the burning of books, ever in the history of humanity. They're the most secure form of data storage. Okay, so that's a nice little room, isn't it? This is going to be a library. I'm actually going to... Yeah, that's better. And then, what else do we need? A temple. Maybe we'll build another one of those off here. Pop that off of here, that's it. There we go, nice little... Lovely, lovely. Here comes a temple. And then... Oh, it's all gone horribly wrong. There we go, that's better. Saved. Saved. We'll make it 3 wide in the middle and then we'll start bringing it smaller. Ah, lovely. Yeah, this can be a temple. Maybe we'll bring a tavern down here? No, I think we'll keep the temple and the library down with the hospital, but the tavern can come up the top. We'll build a tavern over here next to the... There we go. Actually going to be a fairly bog standard one. Pretty similar to our existing dining room. Is the right size? Yeah, it's big enough, small enough rather. So that can be a little tavern. And And then down in our dining room, hopefully all of these adventurers will F off. That would be nice. That would be good. Arguably one of the most fun aspects of these games is building the layout and stuff. That's true. Same with RimWorld, you're right. But I mean, sometimes I worry when I'm doing all the designating for building. I'm sitting here thinking, this is not exciting to watch. The people watching Dwarf Fortress do not want to sit watching somebody paint these designations for hours on end. They need some action. They want forgotten beasts. They want titans. They want all sorts of things, but this is not what they want. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Build doors. Nope, need some doors for that. Have we got an order on for doors? Doors. No. Balls, floodgates, milking. Oh, milking. We need to farmer's workshop, don't we? Excuse me. You know what? I'm going to dig that just off here. There we go. I can put a farmer's workshop in there, and then bingo bango. Milk and cheese. Oh yes. What are these? I've never noticed these blue gemstones here before. Claro opals. Opals are very pretty stones, I have to say. I've seen pictures of them, and some of them appear to have, like, you know, swirling galaxies in them and stuff. Very pretty. I've read an article about an opal mining community in Australia, which basically all lives underground. I think they've got the only asphalt official golf course. Maybe I'm wrong there. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. We had a fun question in the subreddit the other day. Someone had dropped a book on the edge of the Fellows and Bark, and later there was a magma mishap and the grass fire lit the book on fire, which is fine, they just burn forever. But then every time the grass grew back, he'd have another grass fire. Oh, I see, so you've got a book just eternally burning there. I wonder how I wonder what's causing that. Oh, Rando, you've been taken by a Fey mood. Okay, let's have a little look and see what you end up doing then. I would ideally prefer you to mine, but sure. Oh, he's taking a mason's workshop. Intriguing. Off you go. There should be enough interesting stone there for you to pick up and work with. He's gone for a white one. I believe most of that is marble in there, to be honest, so he's probably going to end up making a marble something. Oh, look! The good mason's been making statues. We'll have to have a little peek at that in a minute as well, once you've got the... Oh, hello, he's off. He doesn't want just stone. He's going for silver bars as well, probably. Or lead. Let's face it, we have silver and lead in there, so it could be either. You can put them out with water. Well, that's handy. Is the book still legible? Still workable? Oh, actually, thinking about it, we're going to need bookcases, aren't we? QBOOK. Bookcase. There we go. Into the brown column. And we will make... Oh, here we go. Rock bookcases, sure. Let's make 20 of them. We probably won't need anywhere near that kind of quantity, but that's fine. Looks like he's got all his materials. No, he's still going for more. What are we going for now? Oh, wood. Okay. Quite a little... quite a series of materials. He's begun the construction, no need to panic. It's all going to go smoothly from here on out. Let's ignore that then. And head to the food floor, where I believe this was being dug out for a kitchen. Not kitchen, you know what I mean. A farmer's workshop, that's the one. Where is it? Farmer's workshop. W. Z, isn't it? No, that's a kitchen. Farmer's workshop is W, of course. W. There we go, another quartzite building in this very, very quartzite heavy fortress. Excuse me. I should have brought some tissues over. But then it never gives the right signal when you sit down next to the computer with a big box of tissues, does it? I'll wait. I'll get tissues later, don't worry. I'll blow my nose at some point. Maybe when I take a break. So I could do with a nice little cup of tea again, has to be said. It is midnight after all. And who doesn't love tea at midnight? Ooh. Okay. Is that his ghost going back into his body? It is, look. Oh, he's haunting the guy who killed him. Scary stuff. Did anybody look up how to get rid of... Oh, no. Put that on the back burner. Let's not think about the ghost right now. Let's have a look at Asmel Ron a marble cabinet, which Rando303 has claimed as a family heirloom. Intriguing. Let's have a look. The Merchant of Rage, a marble cabinet. Is this in the Marble Cinematic Universe? Oh, dad puns. This is a marble cabinet. All craftsdwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encircled with bands of round marble cabochons and alder. On the item is an image of the luxurious avalanche, the sunstone earring in marble. On the item is an image of a giant leopard in silver. Nice. Giant leopard, giant silver leopard on a marble. It sounds pretty cool, actually. A marble cabinet with a giant silver leopard and a picture of an earring, which that's doesn't make as much sense to me as the leopard, but sure. Nice. Well, you can have that in your room, Rando. Just bung that up and you'll be fine. Yeah, for whatever reason, it was easier for Tony to make books artifacts, probably because they're all unique. As a result, bug or not, they're nearly indestructible. I thought that was what you were referring to a bit ago. No knowledge of ever having been lost, etc. Well, actually, earlier I was thinking of throwing all books by elves into the volcano. So we will see how bloody resilient they are then, won't we? And certainly if elves are willing to retrieve them from the volcano. Uh-oh, the save is causing a greyed out screen. Bad sign. Not nearly as bad a sign as the 1 hour, 1 minute and 17 seconds that I've been recording for YouTube. Those of you watching on YouTube, thank you very much for doing so. It's been a pleasure recording for you, but I'll have to see you in the next one, because this is a mighty overlong video. Bye!